Your News Now presents Fighting for Your Rights, Chuck Bronson. Aurora, Colorado. We got cops hanging out having fun. You guys getting some good action? Huh? I said, are you getting some good action?
No, I heard you. Are you ready? Yes.
Rude as shit. He don't like being recorded, does he? Or did he just recognize the voice? I wonder. This is how you get 6-8 cops back to work. On the lay, let's go. Aurora Police Department. So you get them to get back to work. They've been standing down here for 30 minutes talking. Just hanging out, having a good one. Like, yeehaw, we're getting paid. Let's just hang out and talk all night. Freeze, motherfucker! What's up, everybody? Just checking it out. What's going on? Any action tonight?
No.
Boring?
I'll be out with one in the 1500 block 8.
Slow night?
Yeah. The wind makes everything die down.
Yeah. Cold too, huh?
It is crappy.
Cool. What's your rank?
Officer.
Officer? Cool. What's like the biggest bust you ever had?
I'm more of a traffic guy, so I usually...
Still, you never like pulled a car over, found 20 pounds of dope or anything cool?
Nah,
Really?
I mainly focus on getting drunk drivers off the street.
How many of those have you had? You got like a number or?
Yeah, probably north of 250.
That's a lot. How long have you been a cop?
Sorry, I can't hear you.
Yeah, how long have you been a cop?
About 10 years.
10 years? Cool. 250 is still a pretty good number.
Yeah.
How's that rank in your thing? Is like, you got somebody with twice as many or is that like
No, it's
one
pretty,
of the best numbers?
pretty high. I mean, that's kind of my specialty.
Sounds pretty high. Cool.
Yeah. It stops a bunch of people from getting killed by drunk drivers.
That's good. Nobody can complain about that.
Yeah.
You know, no matter what.
Yeah.
There's people that don't like the police and, you know, but DUI is kind of, you know.
Yeah, it kind of helps everybody. Keeps them from killing themselves or hitting somebody else, so.
Cool, I didn't want to interrupt yours.
No, you're good, man. I just got out of the car because I saw you were filming. That's fine. I just want to make sure that nobody's going to run up and try to hurt me or anything.
No, nothing like that.
So since we're chatting, man, with that new Senate bill that got passed, I got to give you my business card.
Oh, cool. That's awesome. I didn't know.
Senate Bill 217. It's the one that got passed after a lot of the George Floyd stuff. So it was like the police accountability bill. Yeah. So there's just a lot of stuff that went into it, like making sure, like, so we had to redesign our business cards. If you look at the back of it, now on the back it'll give you info on how to either make a complaint or like an accommodation, like, hey, this guy did a good job.
Nice. So we can go in there and be like, we'd like to compliment or something bad go on.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was part of the thing is. it was kind of unclear in some agencies, or made it hard for people that wanted to file a complaint and made them jump through a bunch of hoops. So now with this, it just makes it super easy where they can say, hey.
Because I just went to the PD to get a complaint form, and
yeah, if people come in person, usually you have to make complaints to the sergeants, whoever the acting supervisor is. If for example, if they're not there and the commander's there. But if they're on scene and we have other things going on, that
they were there and they knew what we wanted, and just said we can't do it anonymously.
Gotcha.
Said, just refused it, and
Yeah, and I don't know too much about that. I know, like on our websites at the bottom of that too, you can also do Jesus, it's cold. You can also do there's like online forms for complaints or accommodations on there. But part of the Senate bill was
I call that transparency, man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. And so we had to design 160 new sets of business cards for everybody. So
what these cars got in them? Anything? SUVs?
The regular V8 Tahoes.
I don't know if they soup them up or anything.
They move. Don't let them fool you. They move.
Yeah, I mean they're pretty quick. The only thing we really do is add bigger gas tanks, so we don't have to stop for gas as often.
Pretty nice.
But other than that, it's double tank, correct? I don't know if it's double tank or just I know that we only have like one gas.
Yes, you don't have a switch on this. I guess so. You're just a little larger.
Yeah, I think they just part of the lease package. But yeah, it's definitely they're a lot more comfortable with bigger dudes, so they're more comfortable with like the interceptors and the SUVs and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
I don't understand you guys. I mean, they're nice for highway.
Yeah, yeah. Luckily, we don't do too much highway stuff besides 34. So that's it.
So just out of curiosity, have you been able to utilize the range over there, Liberty Firearms Institute?
Is that the one that's off 34 in Loveland?
It is.
No, I went in there to pick up something. I forgot what it was, but it looks super nice. It's all like stone and.
It really is, yeah. So if you ever get a chance to get out in those ranges and stuff, you'll notice like all the foam up in the top between that and the restaurant and stuff. I did all that. So.
Oh, nice. I didn't realize there was stuff above it.
Yeah, so like originally when they started building it or whatever, they didn't put any type of sound installation between the restaurant upstairs and the 100-yard range. So they go in there with a 50 cal, no joke, and then they rupture it one time. And the echo upstairs was so tremendous. They're like, yeah, we're actually gonna have to put some soundproofing in. I'm like, you guys didn't think this through, you know?
Yeah, if it was a standalone building, it would be a big issue. But if you have other stuff connected to it.
Well, the hard part was that everything was already in place before the phone went in. So we had to go in there. I had to mask off all the walls, the floors. Yeah, we literally wrapped all the beams and everything, dude, in plastic, and then they sprayed out foam. We painted over the top of that with a coating, and then we had to rip everything down. Quite crazy.
Nice. Yeah, it's super nice. We have our own range, so it's hard for me to paint, but when it's this cold, it's probably something I'll look into a little bit more.
Right.
If it'd be miserable shooting outside.
Yeah, I'm just kind of surprised your department hasn't actually just jumped all over with like setting you guys up with memberships there through the department.
Yeah, it's because we have a range that we support with Weld County, and it's outside, but it's pretty nice for as far as like police ranges go.
Yeah, I guess technically that one would fall into Larimer.
Yeah. So ours, we don't have to pay anything. We can use it whenever we want if we want to go like train a little bit more. But it's just when it's this cold, it kind of makes it miserable to go out there and your hands get cold and it's hard to reload. And
well, maybe I'll have to check out the race you guys got out there. I know as far as Liberty goes, they got two 15-yard tacticals. One for scenario, and then for whatever setup.
That's pretty sweet.
And then they got two 50-yard, or they got I believe two 25-yarders, two 50-yarders, and then they got the 100-yard.
Oh,
so and that's all underground. It's quite amazing, dude. So plus the armory and everything.
We got backup.
We'll let you.
No, you're good, guys. You have any other questions, comments, concerns?
No, you can get back in your car. Stay warm.
Yeah, I'm cold. I'm gonna get back in. All right. Take care.
I was like, whoa, what are these guys doing?
Hold on, come on.
I'll meet you over there. I'm dying. All right.
We had him out in the cold.
Yeah, wait, cold. I think I just lost my thumb.
Hey, you stay safe.
Yeah, have a good one, guys.
You too.
Have a great night, sir. Thanks for talking to us. We really appreciate that.
Freeze, motherfucker!